So it's been a little bit since we've talked about SoFi stock, guys, so I figured, hey, let's do a quick update on the charts, break down some different time frames here, go over whether I'm looking to buy, sell, do all that good stuff. So, yeah, let's just dive into it. If you guys find value, hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, and if you want some free money, don't forget to get up to 15 stocks for Moomoo. It is, again, free money, link down below, and of course, that link helps out the channel. All the links help out the channel, and with that being said, cheers, guys, let's dive into it. So check it out, guys. It's currently around 12:30 p.m. on the East Coast, so we're about midway through the day today, midway through the trading day, and SoFi stock is up around 0.5%, up around 3 cents, so pretty much at break even. But earlier in the day, it was at $5.60. Now it's at $5.44. So at one point, it was up around, let me see here, 3.5%. And mind you, guys, the markets right now are green across the board, except for the Dow. The Dow's down 0.5%, but we have the Russell down, up 0.3, Nasdaq's up 0.7, the S&P's up pretty much 0.1, pretty much at break even, honestly, as the VIX is down over 2.7%. So we were up at one point on SoFi 3.5%, and now we're up around 0.5%, which is pretty much right in line with what the markets are doing. So pretty decent day for SoFi. And what I'm noticing here on the intraday chart, guys, is, well, we are in this downwards channel. Do you guys not see it here on the intraday? And we'll break down the 4-hour time frame, which we're in a larger downwards channel as well. So we're in this on the intraday chart. Boom, lower highs, lower lows, all that good stuff. And we have to wait and see direction, pick direction, right? We have to see, are we going to break out of the mid fives right here? 550 is going to be a big resistance overall for you know, the upcoming couple of hours. So I'm going to set my alert there. Mark is at or above. Do we break out of 550, start going 560 again, which you guys can see again, that was the intraday high, but also the high from the pre-market. So do we break 560? If so, that would be a very good sign overall for the bull. So I just set 2 alerts, again, one at 550, and I'll put another one here at 560. Mark is at or above. We'll see where it ends up going from there. And let me actually peel the layers back a little bit, guys. On the 20-day chart, you're going to notice, we're still trading under the 180 SMA and under the highs from the last couple of days. You can see yesterday we hit around 550. We got rejected there. The previous day as well, that was on Monday, we hit roughly 540, 550. So we have to break out of that 550, 560, range, general area, which again is where my alerts are at. And if we do start getting out of there, guys, we're going to start breaking out of the 180 SMA on this 20-day chart. And now we're talking, maybe this could start making a move back to $6. You guys can see before this company reported earnings, that's where we were consolidating for a little bit of time, right? Between, $5.75 to about $6. Then we had the earnings come out. Then the stock went to about $7. Then we went down to $4.50. Holy crap, I didn't realize it dumped that aggressively. This thing went down 35%. So I'm telling you guys, if we break the mid fives, we're probably going to fill the gap initially to maybe 575, which again was the bottom of that range from the middle of April to the beginning of May pretty much. So we might go 575 initially. Then if that were to break, maybe we fill the gap to 615. Then if that were to break, all right, maybe now we're going to the highs from around earnings, which you guys probably remember when this company reported earnings. The stock went up to about $7, and it was hovering at around the mid sixes. So yeah, that's where we could be going. Keyword is could. Nothing is guaranteed, guys. Nothing is guaranteed, especially in the stock market, but we'll see how it goes. Again, my alerts are set at 550, 560. I put one here at 615, right? And we'll see where it goes from that point. And going to the 4-hour time frame, look at this, guys. We're in a larger downwards channel as of right now. Let me actually show you guys what I'm seeing. And by the way, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments throughout the video. If you guys have any input, any insight, drop the comments down below. What I'm noticing here on SoFi is, again, an overall downwards channel on this 4-hour chart. You guys can see we actually, if I get the oval tool, even with that pop after earnings, which was great, we actually got rejected at a lower high. You guys see that right here. We've been making distinct lower highs over the last couple of months and lower lows at the same time. You guys see all these lower lows that have been put in, right? So at this point, guys, I mean, it's very important for the bulls on SoFi to break out of not only those levels that we mentioned a couple of minutes ago, but also for it to break out of this overall downwards channel, which would put it anywhere from, 650, 675, $7. That'd be where it starts to break out, which we're not really, to be honest, guys, we're not anywhere near doing that, at least as of right now. And on the 4-hour time frame, we're still under the 180 SMA, which has been resistance for months at this point, at least for a couple of weeks. And the only time that we broke out of the moving averages on this time frame was when we saw the earnings spike, and that was very short-lived. You guys, can clearly see that was very short-lived. So technically speaking here on SoFi, again, we need to start getting out of $6, preferably mid sixes, high sixes. That's where the bulls are going to get control again over the stock, which, let's be honest, the bulls, yes, they did well during earnings, but they haven't had full control on SoFi stock since, let's say, the end of last year, the beginning of this year, being back in January, right, where SoFi went from 450 all the way to 8. That's when the bulls were really in control, when the stock was above the moving averages. We had the golden cross back then, and we just have not seen that in quite some time, pretty much all year, guys, and it's almost the middle of May. I mean, geez, we're almost halfway through the year, and SoFi has still been struggling. So my alerts are set again, 550, 60. I put one at 615, 675. So I'm all alerted up. Let's see where this thing ends up going. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And guys, don't forget to get up to 15 stocks for Moomoo. It is free money. Use that link down below, or go to StasSurfS.com/Moomoo. Once you open up an account, you get one free share of stock right off the bat. And once you fund your account with at least $100, you get 4 more stocks, totaling 5 stocks. And listen to this, once you fund your account with at least $1,000, are you ready for this, guys? You get another 10 stocks on top of the 4 stocks, on top of the 1 stock, totaling 15 free stocks. So if you guys want some free money and you want to help out the channel, go to that link down below, StasSurfS.com/Moomoo. It is greatly appreciated. I appreciate you guys as always. And with that being said, cheers. Let's talk about the overall markets, which right now they're doing pretty well. Of course, we had the CPI data come out this morning, or it came out this morning, and we'll make a video on that on my second channel, Stas Talks Money, so make sure to go subscribe to that, link down below. We're doing a $100 giveaway once we hit 1,000 subs, and I think we're at 370, so we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Once we hit again 1,000 subs, I'm going to be giving a random person a $100 Venmo, PayPal, however you want the money, you're going to get the money once we hit 1,000 subs over there on Stas Talks Money. So markets are doing pretty well, except for the Dow. The Dow is down a little bit, about 0.4%. But other than that, we have SPY up around 0.1. It's at $411. Earlier in the day, when the CPI data originally came out, it went all the way to 415. And the key level that we need to break, you guys probably know, is right around 417, which still, we're struggling at that point. And, we've been struggling at that point for months. And you guys can see clearly we're in an ascending triangle on the 4-hour time frame, which we've been in for a while as well. You guys know that. And on Triple Q, we did slowly start to break out today, this morning, when the CPI data came out. You guys can see this is up 0.75% right now. It's at 324, and earlier in the day, it was almost at 326, which you guys probably remember my alert was set at 325 these past couple of days. We finally start to break out of it, and now you guys can see on the 4-hour time frame, we took out a fresh high, or rather we hit a fresh high on this 4-hour time frame, which is good. That means we're at a multi-month high here on Triple Q. That's a very good sign overall for the bulls. And on the yearly chart, you guys can see the high from back in August was roughly 334, 335. In my eyes, that's where this could be going now that we're starting to creep out of the ascending triangle, and it looks like it's starting to play out. So let's see, guys. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap up the video. Just wanted to do a quick update on SoFi and break down the markets very quickly. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe. Don't forget to get up to 15 stocks for Moomoo and 12 stocks from Webull. Link down below. Check out my Patreon as well if you guys want to be a part of the Discord chat. You want to be a part of the Patreon portfolio. Watch me build that, and you want to see my charts and ideas throughout the day and have more access to me throughout the day. All of that's on Patreon at StasSurfS.com/Patreon. So join that. And with that being said, guys, cheers. I'll catch you in the next one.